Hey guys, how's it going, ElectronMan? Well, I got kind of a cool one today. Kind of just came across this. Actually, it's an estate sale. On the other hand, let me know about a silent key, and of course, they were wanting to get rid of some stuff. So anyway, I ended up picking up a couple of things. I picked up this FL-2100B, as well as I picked up this cool, which I really been wanting one. Let me just bring you over here and show you. Picked up this cool B&W dummy load Wattmeter. It's a 1 kilowatt Wattmeter. It's an oil-filled resistor dummy load, and I do not have a 1,000-watt dummy load, so I was really tickled to pick this up. I kind of already plugged it in, and it's kind of flaky as far as the switch here, so we're going to get in here. As you can see, I've already got it apart, and I'm going to take you along. We're going to go ahead and clean the switches on it and put it back together and kind of see how it works. I think it's kind of a cool little item. I think it's probably from the late 60s, early 70s. From what I understand, B&W equipment was really top-end stuff back in the day, so I'm assuming it probably still, I checked the tank, there's no leaks in it or anything, so sloshing around, you can still hear the oil that's in it. Hopefully it's just mineral oil, but I'm not going to puncture the tank, so I should be fine. Some of these had some PCB type stuff inside the tank, but as long as you don't get the oil and it's not leaking, it's fine. But anyway, I'm getting off subject here. I just thought I'd bring you along and we kind of take a look at this. I think it's kind of cool and something to share. Not something you see every day. Well, they sure made stuff different back in the day, I'll tell you. Shoot, even the metal case here feels like real steel. I mean, it's probably 5 pounds in steel cage that goes around it. But anyway, here's the tank. And we're going to head and get the 4 screws out of here, and we kind of take a look at it. And I'm assuming somebody probably replaced that power wire, but I mean, it appears to be okay. I'm not really a big wire nut fan, but anyway. But the main thing I need to do is I need to clean this selector switch here. You can see it's really carboned up, and I'm sure that's where we're getting the flakiness. And the bulb's actually still good, amazing. And I mean, there's really not a whole lot to it if you look at it. Basically, I don't know if I can get you a good view of that, but all that is a thermal switch, and basically, this gets up to like 220 degrees. I think is what the thermal on it is. What it'll do is it'll actually kick the light on here and tell you that you need to let it cool down before you transmit again. It's not like automatic or anything, but basically it's just a heat monitor, so you know you don't sit here and key up and get the resistor in the tank too hot. But I think it's pretty cool. It's got it says turn off transmitter when lit. Basically that means you need to let your dummy load cool down. And then of course it's got a selector switch, 10, 100, 300, 1,000 watt kilowatt. So it's a 1 kilowatt dummy load. And really all we want to do is we get in here and we're just going to clean this. And I'm going to kind of show you a little tip I've learned here is instead of using deoxit because it's so dang expensive, I've moved over to WD-40 and WD-40 contact cleaner. And I've been having really good success with this. What I do is I put just a little bitty squirt of WD-40 on it because, you know, WD-40 does like to attract dust. So you don't want to, you just a little bit of that on there. And then the one thing I like about the WD-40 is it's really mainly just basically petroleum product. And it really breaks down that black, you know, tracing you get on it. I don't know what you call it, carbon tracking or, so, you know, you just want to get that black carbon buildup off of it. So I just sit here and I just work it back and forth, you know, like you do with any cleaner. And I've found that WD-40 does a really good job of cleaning it. And then after that, what I will do is I go back and flush it out with this contact cleaner, which actually will dry it out and get rid of the residue, because I don't really want to leave the petroleum type residue on there. I just want to use it to break down the carbon, and then we just use a standard contact cleaner to finish it up. And I found this really even better than Deox. I found this to be a really good cheap alternative, and like I'll just continue to work that. And then I'll use my little hand blower here. And blow any residue off of it, and voila. I mean, we have one cleaned contacts. I think it's about as good as you're going to get. Let me go ahead and stop this. We're going to put this back together, and then let's see it in operation. Wow, guys. This little old meter is super cool. I got some old Zygu here. We'll go over here to 10 watts, and well, we'll go to 100 watts, and we'll key it up, and if you look there, it's exactly 20 watts, or right close to it. I got a feeling this meter is very accurate. Then you go to we'll take the Zygu down to 10 watts. Go to the 10 watt scale, and look at that. I mean, that's close enough for government work. Well, I really like this little dummy load meter. This thing's slick. And then we put a little heat in it. Let's move over to 1,000. Go ahead and feed it a full 20 watts. Check out this FL-200. Feed this FL-2100B 20 watts, and let's see what we get. 200 watts, about 10x. That's about what it should. I got a good set of tubes. I think I did good on this FL-2100B. Right at 200 watts. 20 in, 200 out. Meaning if I feed it 50, 500, oh yeah. We got us a healthy little 2100 here too. Cool. Anyway, I don't know. I mean, I just thought I'd bring you along. I've actually been keying on this thing a little bit, and it's not even getting anywhere near warm. Man, I love having a 1 kilowatt dummy load. That is such a cool looking meter. Seems to be pretty accurate too, and I could probably tune it and even get a little bit better, but I mean, you know, it had the adjustment pots in there, but hey, close enough for government work, like I said. Anyway, guys, I just thought I'd bring you along. Got her all cleaned up, got the case back on it. It's got the cool little, you can check the light here. See how the light comes on? That's when the dummy load gets too hot, the light will come on, then you need to wait for it to cool off and turn back on. But obviously, I haven't drove it that hard. But neat little setup. Just thought I'd share it with you. The model 334A B&W 1 kilowatt dummy load. Pretty neat little nifty item. Just thought I'd share it. Didn't really have much to show on repair. There wasn't much to repair in the guy. All it's got is the watt adjustment with some real stats and resistors to drop it down, and oil-filled dummy load and a light. And obviously the meter works fine, plugged in or not. The only difference is when it's plugged in, then you get the warning light. Without it, you don't have the warning light. So you technically wouldn't even have to plug it in. Anyway, I've rambled enough about that. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, give me a thumbs up. As always, have a great day. 73s. This is the Electron Man.